So first of all, I just want to say I'm still a little bit ill, so I will try and cut out any of me like sneezing or coughing or the fact that my nose is bunged up. So my makeup looks a little bit off throughout it. It's obviously me touching it up in between, obviously blowing my nose. Also, I have my fan on because if you didn't know, I actually film in the attic, so it's very hot up here. So apologies if you can hear the noise in the background. Hopefully it won't be too distracting. But yeah, I just want to know that it's just very hot up here and I'm still feeling a little bit ill. Hello everyone and welcome to Kimmy Shine. So if you're new here, I do Disney themed videos. So the last one I did was actually my dolls haul, so if you've not seen that, please go check that out. And today I've actually got a shopping haul. Now over the last couple of weeks I've actually been shopping, I've ordered stuff online, but yeah, let's just get into this. So the first thing I actually want to show you is actually from the Disney store. Now I saw this on the Chinese website first. It's really random that on my Facebook it actually showed me only available in China, that when you spent over a certain amount you got the ceremony key, and I was like, why is it only in China? Literally a couple of days later after that, I then got a notification from Disney store saying it's now available in the UK. Now the good thing is I already had something in my basket waiting so I could get the ceremony key, because normally you've got to spend over a certain amount, which is normally £30, to get this for free. So the thing I actually got, which me and Reuben have been using, is actually a set of 4 plates. Now the only thing is, because this was £30 for 4, the only thing is they're a little bit smaller than I thought, which actually works out better because the plates that we've got already at the moment are actually quite big. So when I got these, and I was like, wait, did I actually order side plates rather than dinner plates? And it's like, no, it definitely just says on there that it's obviously for dinner plates. But for me personally, I was thinking, oh, that's quite a lot of money. It was like it's £30 for 4 plates. But it's actually worked out better because we're not eating as much, because obviously we're not piling loads of food on the plate because there's not a lot of space. One thing I really want to get this one is because obviously it does have the Mickey Mouse logo on this, so it's very subtle. One of the reasons I want to get these ones is because at the moment any plates that I can see always comes with bowls and side plates. I already have those. I have loads of those. I've got 1,000,001 of those. I just needed dinner plates. So when I saw these on the website, they were £30, which then meant I could get the Lion King 30th anniversary ceremonial key. So this is actually the free item you got. I'm not sure if eventually you're about to buy this, because I know the Hunchback one and the Hercules one, when like after a certain amount of time you could actually buy them, because I think I actually got them discounted at like £5. So the only thing I've noticed about this one, it actually comes in a box. All the other ones up until this point, I feel like it's just been the key just by itself. This is the only one that I've actually noticed actually comes in the box, unless you actually got like a one that's got like a few different characters on there, because I've got one that's got like Lucasfilms on it, it's got Pixar, it's got Disney. So yes, it's actually got other things on there, meaning that obviously it comes in a box that's almost like a collector's one. But when you actually got the free one, this is the first time I've ever noticed for it to come in a box. But I just love the fact that obviously it does say 30th anniversary, because that's one thing I've been trying to get hold of, is Disney Lion King stuff actually says 30th on there. I was tempted when it was my birthday back in May. Disney actually did something for the Disney store. It came out for the 30th anniversary, but it said Disney 100 on it. And I'm like, I don't want it to say Disney 100. I want it to say Lion King 30th. So I'm so glad I got this one. So, because if you know me, Lion King is my favourite movie. But the fact it says 30th, I was like, yes, it ticked all the boxes for me. So I was happy to buy these at £30 just to get this one. But like I said, yeah, sometimes they do actually do it where you can actually buy them eventually if they've got enough left, because the free one was only for like a certain amount of time, so after that obviously you can then buy it. So the next ones I actually got is when we were out and about. So we actually went to Swanage. So me and Reuben, my mum, my stepdad actually went to Swanage, because from where we lived to Swanage was only like £2 on the bus. So we thought it was quite nice to do, because me and Reuben actually had a week off, so we just like did random things. I went to see my dad, obviously I said I went to Swanage, things like that. And then they had this one place where, again, similar to like when I go to Salisbury, it was kind of just like a random like car boot sale, but like in with like a market, but also like a fairground as well, so it was really random. This was only £1, so I got this one. The only downside, it was only the one. I wanted the other characters, I wanted Pain Panic together, but obviously this is from Disney's Hercules. I'm just seeing if it says if it was like a McDonald's thing. No, it just says it's a beanie, but it doesn't say if it was say like whether you got it as like a set, or it doesn't say whether it was like a McDonald's or Burger King or anything. So I don't actually know like where this came from. I don't know how you got this, whether you just bought it as it was, saying it's like a beanie. I don't know whether they did like a whole selection of these, but yeah, I'm actually going to hold on to this and actually give this to Reuben for Christmas. Luckily he's not actually up at the moment, he is actually in the house, but he's downstairs, so that's why I thought I could quickly film this now. And then the second one, I have a feeling this is Kiara. Now the reason I think it's Kiara, she's slightly darker than say what Nala would be, because Nala's obviously more of a lighter colour, so I have a feeling this is Kiara. Again, it doesn't say anything on there apart from it says Disneyland Paris, that's all it says, so it doesn't actually say say Lion King 2 or anything. So I actually got this for £4, which I thought wasn't too bad, because I don't actually have a lot of Lion King 2 things, so I was going to get this anyway, so it wasn't a matter of like, oh I have to get it because it's Lion King 2, it's Lion King, I need to get it. It's just the fact that because of her colourings, I feel like it's more Kiara, and because obviously with this bit here, I've associated this colour being more Nala, because obviously she's more a bit lighter, but like I said, there's literally nothing on there to say, it just says Disneyland Paris. Though Reuben did notice on the hotel, it does have this little bit here, which feels like that would be like felt almost like sticky, so I feel like maybe there would have been a kovu to go with it, and then their tails would have stuck together, and I think that's quite cool to have. I just saw her, I didn't see kovu or anything, but the fact that she came from Paris, I feel like you might have had to get them separately rather than get them as a set. Like it would have been cool to have kovu as well, but yeah, like I said, I don't have a lot of Lion King 2 things, because again there's not a lot of stuff that exists, or if it's on eBay it's just way too expensive, it's more than I want to spend. No, it's just going to sit in the shrine. So the next two things are actually donated to the shrine from my friend Tommy. So he was actually going through some of the stuff the other day, and he sent me a message being like, would you like these, because he actually has donated to the shrine before, so I've done a whole video on people who donate, because I think it was early this year, he was actually going through a lot of the stuff in his garage, and he literally sent me photos. I think I ended up with like 2 or 3 bin bags worth of just stuff, like say like photos and like toys and stuff. So one of the things that he actually gave me was this one here. So this was originally from Primark, and it was £3, and it's like got Stitch on there. I haven't seen this one before, I don't know when he got this, so I don't know whether it's recent or whether he's had it for a couple of years, but I know Primark do a lot of stuff like this anyway, so I kind of feel like it won't be too difficult to get hold of. I've either on the Facebook groups, which I always link down below, or eBay, so these are very easy to get hold of. But yeah, I just thought they were really cute, because obviously they've got Stitch on there, and it just say Ohana as well. I know a lot of you might know that I'm not a big fan of Stitch. It's not like I don't like Stitch, it's just there's too much Stitch stuff. So every time I went into Primark, it was just Stitch everywhere, and I'm like, okay, these are things that I want, I just don't want Stitch on them, because I don't want my whole house just to be Stitch. So it's not like I don't like Stitch, it's just he's not my favourite based on the fact that I feel like he's everywhere. But when obviously I can get Stitch stuff like this, it's really cool just to put in the shrine. And then the other thing he donated, so these are 2 items here. So one of them is the glass slipper from Cinderella, which I think is really cute. I don't actually know where this came from, so again, he couldn't remember, so I just sort of thought that was kind of cute just to have, just as the glass slipper, just put in the shrine. And then the other thing was this Olaf toy as well, which is a keychain. So again, I don't know where he got this from or how long he's had it for, but I just thought it was really cute just to put in the shrine as well. Though I was tempted to maybe have this over Christmas, because I do tend to save some of my Olaf stuff for Christmas time, just based on the fact he's a snowman, you get snow at Christmas. So yeah, so some of the things he donated to me were Olaf bays, and I thought, okay, I'll keep them for Christmas rather than having them up here. And then the last thing I got was actually from Primark. Now, I've not actually been in Primark for a while, so I don't know if these things still exist or what actually exists in Primark at the moment, only because I'm trying to save money, because in September I've got Reuben's birthday, but then I've also got my wedding anniversary, so I'm trying to save a bit of money and not spend too much in Primark. I will be going back to Primark just to see what they've got, because I did kind of overhear someone saying the other day they have Nightmare Before Christmas stuff, and I know I'd want it all, so I'm trying to be good. I'm thinking if I don't go in, I don't know it exists, so then I'm not missing out. But because obviously I don't know for sure what they've got in there, so I didn't want to like go in there, see it, and not be able to buy it. So I'd rather just go in there when I know I've got like a spare bit of money. But like I said, because I'm trying to save a lot for September, I was like, okay, no, it's best for me not to go in there at all. But this is what I bought. When did I buy this? So where are we now? We're August now, so I think I bought it in like July, so it's not that old. The first thing I got was actually the Lion King bag, because I did actually say in one of my other videos that they're starting to do a little bit more Lion King stuff as well, so I got this one. This is probably one of the only Lion King things that I saw. I didn't see that much, though it is a bit hit or miss, depends on obviously which store you go into. I feel like some stores do, others depend on, you know, how big their like home section is. So the first thing I got, again, Munchlings. If you know me, I love my Munchlings. I'm never going to be not obsessed with these. Though I actually got this one because I already had a different version to this. So I got this one so that, because the other one I bought two of, one to put in the shrine and one to use. That one I can actually now use because I've got this one to go in the shrine. So, because the only thing I was worried about is obviously this coming off, because I'm a little bit worried that that's obviously over time going to scratch, and I don't want that to happen. So that's why I purposely put them in the shrine. So this was only £5, but the reason why I got this one is because it had Chip on there. So Chip was one of the new characters which I talked about in one of my last hauls. He was one of the newer ones that they were showing, and then obviously again they've got other characters. For example, they got Marie on there, but she's a different dessert. Couldn't resist. Like, I don't know if I will actually use this, but I couldn't resist getting it because again it had the manga characters on there. So this was this was £8, a little bit more than I like to spend, but at the same time I feel like they're not doing that many of the Disney sort of manga anime at the moment, so I felt like, okay, I felt after a while, once this is gone, it's gone. Though I did like the little lid where it's got like a little crown on there as well, so this one, yeah, will purposely go in the shrine. But like I said, £8 is a bit more than I wanted to spend, but I feel like, again, just by rubbing my finger on this one, I feel like that's going to scratch. I don't think I've got a lot of things that's got all of them on there, because a lot of things I've only got like 1 to 2 characters, but this one's got all of them, and it's got some of the sidekicks on there as well. So I was like, okay, for £8 it's a bit more than I want to spend, but I know I appreciate having it in the shrine. So again, another thing I got from the Munchlings range, though obviously this is not for my phone because I actually have a Samsung. I do actually have the Samsung Galaxy Fold 6 because recently me and Reuben just upgraded our phone, so we're actually our contract ended on our old phone, so we upgraded. So he's got the Flip 6 and I've got the Fold 6, so this one obviously won't suit my one, but the fact it was reduced from £4.50 down to £2, and obviously it has the characters on there as well. So this one, I don't know if it says what season, but it looks, series 1, so this is obviously from the original one that they started, which I believe was like at the beginning of the year, I remember, because obviously Reuben got me my first ones at Christmas. So yeah, so that's how long they've had this like on their shelf for. But yeah, so this is just going to go in the shrine, but again, because it was reduced, I couldn't resist. Nothing I got with this one here. So again, I got this one because it had Marie on it. I don't know how to put it on here, so I don't know if it's broken or anything, but again, I didn't really mind because this one was only £2, but it's a pen. And again, I don't know if it says what series it's from, but it looks like it's quite an old series because it's got Marie as a suite, but I feel like that goes on there, and then so that goes on there, and then you push the button and she pops off. So a lot of them were like this, so I couldn't tell if any of them were broken or anything, but again, I just thought it was really cute to have. I do have similar pens to this which I actually use for work, so I did actually mistakenly bought 3 sets, not realising. So 3 separate times I went to Primark forgetting I'd already bought them, because sometimes when I do these videos I don't film straight away. Sometimes it can take up to a month sometimes to film, just because obviously the way my work schedule is, so sometimes I forget. So in that time I sometimes go to Primark again and then buy it, forgetting I've already got it because I haven't spoken about it for a while. But yeah, so this one is obviously the Marie version. And then I don't know if I got, I did get another one. So then I got the Minnie Mouse as a cupcake. So she was kind of the one that started it all with obviously this one. Reuben actually got me a tea towel with her on there. And then I ended up getting a mug, which is now my brown in a mug. But yeah, so she was the one who started it all with Minnie Mouse as a cupcake. So this is the one I kind of became obsessed with. And then obviously all the other stuff that came along with it. But again, this was £2. But yeah, so if I move that down, yeah, so that one also works as well. And then what else did I get? So another thing I got, which I've just now remembered, because again I haven't looked at this in such a long time, I actually bought some Hercules stuff. So this one I got, so I actually got this in a bigger size, so I got this in a 12-14. So this one was £12, so it does actually have Meg and Hercules on there with Pegasus, but then on the back, which I think is really cool, it does actually have Pegasus on the back as well. Now I sometimes like wearing these around the house, like lounge wears. Other times I wear these as well, is for example if I'm just got some shorts on, or if I'm going like a friend's house, that kind of thing. Sometimes I wear these just like more just like a loungy. But yeah, it's a little bit more than I wanted to spend, being £12, but at the same time, because I don't have a lot of Hercules items, that's why I want to get this one. But like I said, this one's quite long, so that's why it's good for around the house. And then this was £10, again more than I wanted to spend, but I couldn't resist because it had little Pegasus on there. So again, this is something that I might wear if I'm just running errands, if I just got like jeans or like leggings or something on, just throw like a little top on over the top of this, like a little jacket. So it's got Hercules written on the front with Pegasus, and then obviously it's got him on the back as well. But again, I did get this one in the class is a medium, which is a 12 to 14, but I do like my items a little bit baggier, just because obviously if I'm lounging in these, I like them a bit baggy. But yeah, again, it was more than I wanted to spend, but at the same time it was like, okay, I don't have a lot of Hercules things. I got another Munchlin, so this is part of series 3, so another Munchlin thing I got, which is Marie. I didn't actually have a lot of Marie stuff in this sort of range, so when I actually have these, when they've got mixed characters, I put them on, I got like a Munchlin part of the shrine, but then other ones I've got, for example, I've got like a simple one, I've got a Stitch one, I actually put in with their movies, so she will actually live in the Aristocats range. So when I ever do an Aristocats video, I will then obviously mention her again, just in case if you missed this one. She was £4.50, like I said, yeah, she's from series 3, and I'm trying to see. Oh, so the other one I've got is the Scone Simba, so I've actually got that one. I think I've got the Berry Cupcake Stitch. I know I've definitely got the Fruit Cup Tigger. I don't have the Pancake Mini, so that one looks cute. But this one is the Macaroon Marie. So yeah, so that's really cute, the fact that, again, similar to when I was talking about my dolls in my last video, I love it when they do characters, which you can tell obviously this is Marie, but it's done in a different way, so that's one of the things I love about them. And then when we were in Primark, just as we were by the till, I actually saw these, which these are called Stitch in costumes. They didn't have all the characters I wanted, these are the only ones they had in stock. So these ones, for example, this is Stitch as Sebastian, and then Stitch as Gus Gus. They also have Stitch as the Cheshire Cat, Simba, the Beast and Thumper. So ideally I'd want Simba and Beast, so I have actually asked Reuben kindly as like possible Christmas presents, like stocking fillers. If not, if obviously we do end up going to Primark anytime soon, I will look out for these. But yeah, like I said, they just call them Stitch in costume, so I don't know if anywhere else does this, because obviously it says only at Primark, but I'm assuming you can get these other places as well. But yeah, these are kind of like my favourites, where it's like Stitch dressed as another character. So yeah, so that was it for my haul. My next one's actually going to be my Cinderella video, so if not already, then please like and subscribe, and click on the bell notification, obviously get notified when that one goes up. And that's it, and I'll see you guys next time. Later days. What are you doing, Cookie? What are you doing? That's not where you sit. Why are you dribbling? I think he's dribbling.
Can you not draw on my things, please? I'd appreciate it.
Do you want to wipe his mouth? Because he's literally going to dribble any second now, and you've got paper underneath him.
Wipe your face. Sort your life out.
Why are you dribbling? Huh?
No. Thinking of hot dogs.
We don't have hot dogs. Oh, hot dogs on the beach. Let's do that tomorrow night.
Could you